Hello guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are around the world. My name is Sikabo. Welcome to my channel. And today we have two topics for you guys. Number one is the continuation of random learning, which I promised you guys that I'm going to continue in this topic, random learning, for some time. Because I noticed that daily we say things randomly. And I believe that we have to be learning things randomly as well. So the first topic is random learning, which I'm going to mention some words and how to use them. The second topic is the use of word IKU, I-K-U, in Igbo language. This IKU, you can use it in so many forms and they mean different things. So let's go guys. So the first word is mmiri naezo. Mmiri means water. Naezo means a kind of to fall. So mmiri naezo will now mean rain is falling. So simple. Mmiri naezo, rain is falling. Mmiri na eru. Mmiri na eru, a kind of rain is about to fall. It's not yet falling. It's about to fall. That the weather is cloudy. The weather is a kind of getting set for rain to fall. So whenever you hear somebody says mmiri na eru, mmiri na eru in Igbo language, the person is trying to say that the rain is about to fall. So naeru is a kind of rain getting ready to fall down. Then naezo is when the rain is already falling. So mmiri na eru, rain is about to fall. Mmiri naezo, rain is falling. Okay, if you want to use it as question, you can say mmiri anezo. Mmiri anezo is rain falling, or mmiri aneru is rain about to fall. Mmiri aneru is rain about to fall. Is the weather cloudy for rain to start falling? A kind of. So nnụnụ na-efe. Nnụnụ na-efe. Bird is flying. Nnụnụ means bird. All kinds of bird. So whenever you see any bird, you can call it nnụnụ. So nnụnụ na-efe. Efe means to fly. To fly is high tone. If you go down my videos, you will see where I teach about high tones, middle tones, and low tones. Very important video. So try to go and check it out. Nnụnụ na-efe. Bird is flying. High tone. Efe. Efe. The last letter there. Efe. Because if you say efe, efe, the tone will change, and this EFE will now mean another thing. So you have to pronounce it with high tone. Nnụnụ na-efe, na-efe, fe. The last FE there is going to be high tone, fe. Very important. Then nkịta na-agbọ. This happens to be my surname, guys. Nkịta na-agbọ. But you see where I was telling you guys about low tone, high tone, and middle tone. This AGBO is my surname. But if you pronounce it abo, it's not going to mean my surname again. Okay? So nkịta means dog. Na-agbọ means to. Na-agbọ means to bark. So dog is barking. Dog is barking. You can say the dog is barking. So nkịta na-agbọ. This AGBO here, for you to intend barking, it has to be pronounced using middle tone. Middle tone. Na-agbọ. Na-agbọ. Okay. If you want to pronounce it the way my surname is really, you say Abo, 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 high tone, Abo. My surname is Abo, guys. Very powerful. Abo, high tone. But this one is Abo, Abo. Nkita na Abo. A kind of the O there is going to be like straight to your mouth, from your mouth. Abo. Then my surname is Abo, Abo, Abo. It goes up a little, meaning that it's high tone. Mmiri ọkụ na-agbọ. Very, very important. This AGBO, very important. You can see I used it here as nkịta na-agbọ, meaning that the dog is barking. Then mmiri ọkụ na-agbọ. Listen very well. Mmiri ọkụ na-agbọ, the hot water is boiling. So this abo can mean 2 or 3 things. So abo in this case, nkịta na-agbọ, means that the dog is barking. Then mmiri ọkụ na-agbọ, in this case, it means that the hot water is boiling. So when something is boiling, let's say your food is boiling, evaporating, your water is boiling, somebody will say that the food is boiling, no na-agbọ. Mmiri ọkụ na-agbọ, hot water is boiling. Okay, the milk is boiling, milk na-agbọ, milk na-agbọ. The milk is boiling, mmiri ọkụ na-agbọ, the hot water is boiling. So, but if you now kind of use your brain very well, you see that even though 2 of them can be used differently, this abo here and abo here, you will now notice that the abo literally means something, a kind of agitating. Agitating, because in this case, this nkita here, this dog is barking, it's agitating, action. In this case as well, this mmiri ọkụ, the hot water here, is agitating, is boiling. So very important. Nkịta na-agbọ, the nkịta is agitating, barking. Mmiri ọkụ na-agbọ, the mmiri ọkụ, the hot water is boiling, agitating. The same system. Okay, that is Igbo for you. Then all the ọkụ, don't forget, the mmiri ọkụ na-agbọ here is still the middle tone, exactly the way I pronounced it here. Nkịta na-agbọ, middle tone. Mmiri ọkụ na-agbọ, middle tone. Very important. Then all the ọkụ, it is hot. It is hot. If somebody says that something the ọkụ, the person is telling you that that thing is hot. This biro the ọkụ, this biro is hot. This board the ọkụ, this board is hot. The sun the ọkụ, the sun is hot. The fire the ọkụ, the fire is hot. The pot the ọkụ, the pot is hot. So all the ọkụ, it is hot. This ODI, very important. You can separate it. I've taught such a thing in one of my videos. This O is different. It's a word on its own. It's referring to something. Okay? But if you put it together, we are humans, we understand. If you put it together, in most cases, some Igbo words, even when they need to be separated, people used to put it together in writing, and it's correct. You read it and you understand it that way. So all the ọkụ, they are separated actually. All the ọkụ, it is hot. It is hot. Then kute mmiri. Kute mmiri. Fetch water. Kute means a kind of to fetch something, to fetch. A kind of kute ofe. Okay, give me some soup. is referring to fetch some soup for me as well. So a kind of something liquid or something very tiny, and there are many in number that you can pack so many at the same time. So that is what this kute is referring to. So kute rice means give me some rice, a kind of fetch some rice for me, because there are many, you are trying to pack them many at the same time. So kute rice, kute miri, kute ofe, give me some soup. Okay, then the next one is gbaye mmiri or gbaye mmanya. Okay, gbaye is a kind of pour something. So gbaye mmiri is a kind of pour water. Okay, gbaye mmanya is a kind of pour wine. But this gbaye is not like pouring it outside, it's pouring it actually inside a container, inside a cup, to give it to somebody, or inside a container to keep it. So gbaye mmanya or gbaye mmiri, okay, pour water or pour wine. Then the next one is za uno. Za means the same thing, two things, sorry. Za uno means to sweep the house. Za uno. Achọrọ m ịza ụlọ. I want to sweep the house. Ị chọrọ ịza ụlọ. Do you want to sweep the house? Ọ na-azụ ụlọ. He or she is sweeping the house. Za ụlọ. Sweep the house. The next one is za oku. These are the same spelling. In this case, it means two things. If you research, you can see another thing that the za means as well. It means another thing, I'm sure. So this za uno, the same Z-A-A, in this case, za oku means to answer call. Oku means call. Oku. But you have to pronounce it using low tone. Oku. 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 Ị na-akpọ m oku. You are calling me. Ị na-akpọ m oku. Kind of, you are calling me to come. Okay. Ị na-akpọ m oku. Are you calling me? If you only say ị na-akpọ m, the same thing. Are you calling me? So the oku means to call somebody. Akpọrọ m gị. I called you. Akpọrọ m gị oku. I called you, the same thing. Even if you didn't put the oku, we understand. So this za oku, this oku of low tone, in this case means answer call. Okay, za oku, answer call. The second topic, guys, is the use of iku in Igbo language. This iku can be used in so many ways, and they mean different things. Ịkụ ọka, to sow maize seed. Ịkụ nkwa, to play drums. Ịkụ egwu, to play music in general. Ịkụ aka, to knock. Then ịkụ aka again means to clap. So it's a kind of action word. Ịkụ aka, ị na-akụ aka na door. Are you knocking on the door? Then kụọ aka, a kind of clap your hand. Or kụọ aka na door, knock on the door. So the IKU means, is a word, but it means different things. So ị na-akụ egwu, are you playing music? Ị na-akụ nkwa, are you playing drums? Ị na-akụ aka, are you clapping your hand? Ị na-akụ aka na door, are you knocking on the door? Okay. And that's it for today, guys. Thank you all for watching. I hope you've learned one or two things. Do not forget to comment, like, and share our videos. Bye.